What were we doing? I forgot.
Trying to make it through the Grand Archives.
Alright.
We gotta open up the shortcuts for you.
We were not having very much luck at some point up there. I think from our next build, I'm gonna actually wear armor.
That reminds me, Vitality is actually really useful. Like, really useful.
Which one's Vitality again?
That is Equip Burden, except it's actually primarily your physical defense now. That's the only stat that raises physical defense.
Isn't that how it was in Dark Souls 2? Armor would scale with your Vitality or whatever. What?
I'm sorry, person.
What happened?
I forgot to reset my password.
Oh.
So, sorry, Wes.
Don't be sorry, he should be less of a noob.
Okay, password.
Yeah, I think for the next one, I'm just gonna put tons of points into Vitality and see and just work the heaviest armor I can find.
That's what I've been doing on one of my alternates. Just tons of Vitality and Strength. It is fantastic. And I also think that some weapons have hyper armor on some of their attacks.
I'm sure the really heavy weapons do. I think in Dark Souls 2, some of like Ultra Great Swords did. And I think in Dark Souls 1, Havel's Hammer did.
It may be. Also, found out, Sunlight Straightsword, it has Sacred Oath as its weapon skill.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Indeed it is.
We almost killed it.
Also, the shield I picked up from that one guy, it can spell parry.
Nice.
Snubbus. There he is.
There he is.
Hi, Snubbus. I'm not going in there, Snubbus. We're not stupid. I should probably do that too. Hold on.
You don't happen to have any bug spray, do you?
Nope.
Random question.
No, I do not. I can't lock onto him. Can you?
No. There we go.
What a coward, don't trip, don't follow him.
It is boring when they run, I must say. I much prefer when I get invaded solo. They actually fight.
I mean, I wouldn't want to fight me either, but I would at least do it. Wow, doofy Dark Moon guy showed up and then left immediately.
Yeah, you didn't like the fireball.
Oh, right. I can't record right now. I forgot to attach my hard drive.
Oh well.
Oh, I can lock onto him now. Why now?
I keep hitting walls. I need to get better about that.
I mean, I'm just gonna let him stay over there. I'm not gonna play into that. I mean, I'll sit here for the next 5 hours if I have to. I'm not gonna play this game.
Oh, there's
Ah,
a
should have picked
comfortable.
up a seed.
Yeah, I don't have one either.
Dang it, my head came back.
Mine hasn't yet. You can go redo it. You know, the best part is I have the Sun Princess ring, so I don't even need to heal now. It's actually pretty good regen. It's like
Really?
2 every second. Or less.
I can kind of see your health slowly coming back.
Look at that.
Combine it with a blessed weapon buff.
I have considered that. I was actually messing around using the Goddard Twin Swords and Blessed Weapon. I'm not sure if it gives me more HP regen, because it does buff both weapons when I dual wield.
I doubt it would.
But it would give me more damage.
Right. If you upgrade weapons, like the dual wielded weapons properly, they do a ton of damage. They do less per individual hit, but the hitting twice is where they shine. You might be bored, but I'm not chasing you.
I can understand why they run when there's 2 of us, but still.
I mean, it's like every single time we have just sat here and waited for them to come back, so you'd think eventually they'd just realize that we're not gonna follow them.
Well, if it were the same people. And it could be that others do follow them. Enough to where they are willing to be patient. Because winning's important, right?
Right.
It's more important than
Not
having
getting
fun.
better so you can take on 2 people. Having skill at a game. It's all about having skill. That's useless, right?
Especially when one of the people has only beaten 1 invader so far.
Have you only beaten 1 invader?
By myself. It was a pretty good match, too.
I don't think I've actually been invaded by myself. Not that I can recall, at least. Is that period or just in this game?
In this game. Being a decent number in 2. And I only ever got invaded by Twinks in 1, so...
Right, right. kind of hard to beat those.
A little bit.
You know, honestly, I kind of want to go back and find a better place to fight him at.
More
Oh, there's the
wax.
crystal sage.
Yep, up top. Down here. How does your weapon stay that hot? I'll take that one for the metal cool.
It could be magic.
It's possible.
Maybe we just look that scary that everybody has to run away from us.
I mean, you do have a pimpin' hat.
I'd imagine me not using a shield is somewhat intimidating, considering most people do. That's my guess.
Could be. Said honestly, for PvP, a shield is kinda useless, as I've learned.
Yeah, it is. It basically just is just a chance for them to guard break you.
Mm-hmm. And they will. Oh, they will.
But I'm guessing most of the people who PvP in this game are rather inexperienced, considering people like to just jump on the new game. And Dark
Could be.
Souls in particular, you don't need to actually play the other two games at all. So
Yep, with each new Souls game, you get a bunch of new people. Always heard about the series and figured, oh, well, the new one's out, so I'll give it a try.
yeah. So I mean, it's highly likely that these guys are most of the people we've been invaded by are new to the game. Because they've all used shields, so it's likely that a lot of them don't know that it's next to useless in PvP. Definitely from a nice character, I'm going to put more points into stamina. Because I can only swing about 4 times before I have to get away.
You know, oddly enough, the last mound maker I got invaded by was actually kinda nice. He was trying to show me the ladder shortcut in the Cathedral of the Deep, and even tried to find an invader.
I think it's my understanding that the mound makers are neutral. Like, I think mound makers are the Covenant that can also be summoned as friendly NPCs, except friendly fire is turned on for them.
Okay, so that explains that, because I did summon him.
Yeah, like they can hurt you and you can hurt them, but technically they're supposed to be helping you. But then they could also invade as a mad dark spirit. Such as this guy. Is that Sage attacking you?
Yes.
Is the invader attacking you?
He's trying to be cute with a bow.
Now, if you die, the invader will come for me, but we hold a distinct advantage while you're alive.
It's also quite boring while I'm alive.
Yes.
I'm not gonna throw myself at him, though.
I
That'll
haven't
be
determined how
fine.
good he actually is yet.
Well, he's using a spear, so I don't know what that says about him.
He's not particularly good. Spears are typically easy mode for PvP because they compensate for lag. Usually, spears will hit you even if you're not within range. So There's that. Plus the wide range mean. Oh hey, we got a dark moon.
Cool. He can throw himself at him.
See if we can't take out some of these enemies. Where's he at? The invader. I see. If it weren't this area, I would say run with the dark moon and rush him, but
The Crystal Sage makes it a little hard.
yeah. How much health does he got now left?
Pretty much full.
I hate that he heals. Okay, well we got a dark moon, so I'll risk it.
Wow, alright, that hurt. Perhaps now he will get more reckless with the kill under his belt.
Maybe. No, he left. He killed you and then left because they get a reward for killing NPC zones.
Then why the crap didn't he rush me earlier? If that's all he needed was one kill.
I don't know. Technically, they're supposed to kill me and you, or at least me. I mean, obviously, as an invader, they're supposed to kill me, but they do get a reward, an extra reward for killing each NPC or player summon. What they do. I don't know. I think he was honest. I honestly think he was afraid because he didn't have to leave.
And would he have lost the reward if he had lost?
I don't think so, because there was no, remember that one time when we were Earth though, and we got invaded by one in my world? And he killed you, but then I killed him as soon as you died.
Yep.
He still got a reward for that, even though I killed him. So.
Well, yeah, that's pretty cowardly then, if he would have lost literally nothing for trying to fight you at that point.
I don't know. Welcome to Dark Souls PvP, I guess. I'll come back to that bonfire.
I put it right in front of the door, leading into the archives.
I see. Jeez, that saved his magic.
Good thing I got Magic Barrier, which doesn't help you, but... also doesn't quite last long enough for my liking. I think it lasts about 30 seconds.
Get that one Dragon Crest ring.
I do. It still only lasts about 30 seconds.
I want to say that attunement has something to do with it. No, no, wait, maybe this is just cast time. It might just be cast time. I didn't put down the shortcut, I just...
You couldn't kick down the ladder.
Is there a ladder?
Yeah.
Where?
It was near where I was getting shot at. And I just made a big circle.
Don't suppose I've ever... I don't think I noticed it then.
Go up the stairs, and then there.
Oh, this ladder. I never noticed that. Gee, I don't know. He killed you, and then I pressed the attack in front of... I went ahead of the Dark Moon and pressed the attack with Fair and Flash Sword, and then he just, like, knocked him out of here.
Perhaps he just doesn't like Sumbros. He just wanted to kill me for that.
Maybe.
Just
what does this do?
I don't know. I pulled it, and I'm not really sure. I think it opened a bookcase somewhere.
Let's kill this stupid sage and then we'll...
Okay. Yeah, my magic berry. I cast magic berry as soon as I got in here. It's already gone.
To be fair, you got lost.
True.
Ugh. I can barely move. Get the wax off me, man.
What do you want to wax on?
But I want to wax off. Dang it.
Okay, ow. Not cool.
Screw your hands.
Man, Estus is so strong in this game.
Isn't it amazing?
It's part of the problem, though. I love it and I hate it.
Seriously, like, they need to decrease the effectiveness of Estus for invaders. Like, limit them to, like, 2 as a max, and then, like, half the effectiveness of it.
Or use the Dark Souls 1 system. No healing for invader. Unless they use embers.
Yeah. That works. Actually, you know what? That's better. I really liked that system.
The problem with that is when you get to the later game and they have, like, 99 embers.
Yeah. But at least, like, you really don't have to worry about that if you're, like, a PvP player yourself.
And at that point, if you can't kill somebody before they can heal.
Right. Oh, I'm gonna go back and dip my head in the wax and stuff.
Isn't there one up here somewhere?
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna go flip that switch.
Ah.
I want to see what it does.
So I think there's one near here. You won't have to go all the way back.
Well, I'm doing it anyway, because I also missed these items.
Ah. Oh, also, I figured out what the Dark Sigil does that makes it bad.
What?
So, for each point of the Dark Sigil you have, every time you die, you gain a hollowing stat equal to that. So if you had 5 Dark Sigils, you know, if you leveled up 5 times using that, you would gain 5 points of hollowing every time.
5 points of hollowing.
And I think it's at 15 that it actually starts to have an effect.
But what does it do?
The main thing is it limits multiplayer a bit. Mostly with Covenants.
So it's not as bad as Dark Souls 2.
No. That said, I haven't... Well, no, I'm pretty sure I did some multiplayer stuff. While I was hollowed, slightly.
Huh. Okay, so I see the bookshelf that it moved. I'm gonna just kill 2 birds with 1 stone while I'm up here. Or miss completely and die. Okay.
Nice.
That too. I thought it would be a... I thought it was close enough horizontally for me to just drop onto. Apparently not.
Well,
I have 17 embers.
as do I.
Yeah, let me get my souls back and figure out what that bookshelf did. Then we'll regroup.
That's nice. So if you have the wax on your head, your portrait will have the wax.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Good touch.
Does the sage stay dead?
I believe so. I haven't been shot at by magic yet. Path required.
I will admit, I really do like the archives.
It is neat. And an elevator I can access.
Evelyn.
I mean, where else would it be?
But of course it would be in the archives, because... reasons. I don't know. Avalon's not even that good.
Depends on how you use it.
So behind the bookshelf that was moved is... a chest containing something that I will tell you in just a second. A Titanite slab. Oh!
Oh, what?
Yes, it's a Titanite slab.
Okay, I need to go grab... Where?
So right in the area right above the crystal sage,
Uh-huh.
where the first time it spawns, head that way and then take a right.
Okay. I will have to go back down, but that's fine.
Yeah.
We may as well see what's with this bookshelf. The crystal lizard, and that appears to be about it. Well done, crystal lizard. And I
What
missed
bookshelf are you
entirely.
talking about?
The one on the bridge where the sage dies.
Oh.
Dang, that crystal lizard had Titanite scales. It's Red Eye Knight I don't want to mess with, so I won't. But he's gonna come after me anyway. Well, let's do this song and dance then. Okay, we're having a buff off. I think he's gonna win. I did not mean to buff that twice. That was not my intention.
Don't they buff with magic weapon?
Crystal magic weapon.
Crystal magic weapon.
Ugh. And they can bash with their great shield.
You know,
And they're
I'm
just
kind of
generally not nice
disappointed.
people.
I'm kind of disappointed by the magic in this game.
Really?
Yeah, but maybe it's because a lot of it's just the same magic we've already been using.
I mean, I've gotten some new miracles.
I mean, I really like some of the pyromancies I found, but like, Great Cast Fire Orb is just Great Cast Fireball. Chaos Bed Vestiges is just Forbidden Sun. Boulder Heave is cool, but not that useful. I know, man, like, Life on Scythe as a miracle is pretty cool. But, I mean, I don't know, as far as I can tell with the sorceries, the coolest thing so far is Fair and Flash Sword. So I don't know, I'm just a little disappointed. That said, I do have access to... Now, Pestilent Mercury might be cool, I don't know.
Oh yeah. That does damage over time in a cloud. Could be neat.
Right, that might be useful.
That's what Osiris? Seath Dragon King thing?
Yeah.
That's what he was using. Yes. Now what to use it on? Probably gonna be the Sunlight Straight Sword, but there are other things I'm considering.
Now, Twisted Wall of Light might be useful.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that one thinking it could be interesting, but I never had enough ints to use it.
Well, luckily for me, I do.
Well, you can let me know if it's any good. If it turns out to
I
be
will.
just an outright better magic barrier, I'm gonna be a little upset.
It very well might be, but I'm not sure. I'll equip it momentarily. Oh, dang. I don't know what to use the Titanite slab on. The Cast Dark Sword or the Dancer's Enchanted Sword. Jeez, that is
a tough call. I'm all sticky.